Hi, it's Whimsy, and we're gonna play Ink, or more specifically, I'm gonna play Ink, because why shouldn't I play a Pretty Rage game? We actually already played the first, 20 levels of this, but the audio from the game way overpowered our audio, so we have to do it again, and we're still not happy with how loud this game is, but we can't make it any quieter, so let us know if that's unbearable. Anyhow, moving on, we are going to do this in Lotus again, because Lotus is a nice, easy pose for this. We're mostly just trying to get into the habit of doing the Let's Plays and giving ourselves an excuse to practice the Lotus pose, because we don't practice it enough, either of us. Say 20, but I'm going to replay them all, just for you!
But now you know how to do all of them.
Watch that not help me in the slightest. This also has the possibility of not being as long as it was supposed to be, because we've already done this, so we might have issues with not being able to hold the pose in a shorter amount of time than initially planned.
Yes. It's like we did give ourselves some break, but still, holding this for as long as you can, more than in one day, kind of lowers how long you can do it.
I mean, it's technically the next day from when we were recording.
Okay, well, it's been less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been less than 12 hours. I actually think it might be less than 6.
Yeah. What was the solution?
It's straight up. Like, you have blocks that are straight up, and you have to jump on them.
Why do you remember that? Oh, this is the one I got stuck on.
This is the one you spent 5 minutes on.
So you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with my terrible platforming. But yes, if you don't know anything about this game, it's, as I said before, basically just a really pretty rage game.
And plus, I'm just better at remembering things than you are. I guess.
And I also said before that this reminds me a lot of Super Pig, and which is apparently very similar to Super Meat Boy, but I have no idea what Super Meat Boy is like. I've never played it, I've never seen it played, I don't know anything about it.
Super Meat Boy was the one that I played when I was younger. I never heard of the Super Pig.
Yeah, Super Pig.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I felt like
I only know of Super Pig because I have watched Markiplier play it, and then I played a bit of it myself because I hate myself.
Oh, did you get very far in it?
No. And I refused to actually play the game. I immediately initiated God mode, and even then I didn't get past level 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
I got annoyed with the condescending girlfriend pig.
That hates you?
Yeah. And having to die 20 plus times to be able to see the whole level.
Yeah.
Because yeah, Super Pig is very much like this, in that you splatter your guts everywhere to be able to see the level.
Except you don't have to die in this one.
Yeah. Splattering your guts harms you not. At least we think they're guts.
What was that?
That was a spike of irritation.
Oh, a spike of irritation.
Yes, a spike because it went up suddenly and then came back down.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that sounds like the definition of a spike. But yeah, because I played Super Meat Boy when I was younger. Irritated the shit out of me.
Is that old? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I only started hearing about Super Meat Boy, like a year and a half ago at the most.
Really?
Yeah. I am very, very detached from current events and gaming.
But yeah, because I want to say it came out in 2007-ish. But then again, I'm very terrible at knowing the difference between something I did a year ago and something I did 10 years ago.
Oh, me too.
So I could be completely wrong. Maybe it only came out a year and a half ago.
I'm pretty sure Minecraft has been out longer than that, and Minecraft I'm pretty sure is a newer game.
It's I could be very wrong on that part, but I'm pretty sure it's 2007-ish. Depending on, how close I don't know. Maybe the audience will tell us.
Yeah, Tell us things.
You know, because we don't have access to Google.
We're uncultured.
You almost fell.
But I didn't.
Like, I kind of assumed there was ground on there. And then you almost died, and I'm like, guess not. This reminds me so much of like a paintball.
Yeah. Have you ever been paintballing?
No.
I have not either. I have observed others participate in paintball. It looked miserable. Well, really, it looked miserable for Cody and a friend, cousin-ish person of mine, and it looked awesome for Wade, an uncle. Because Wade, the paintball guns and stuff all belonged to him, so he got to use the best stuff. So his was like semi-automatic. And Cody, he didn't necessarily have a bad gun. His gun wasn't any worse than anyone else who was participating, because they had quite a few people. But Cody climbed into a tree to be able to kind of snipe people, and he got stuck.
How do you get stuck in a tree?
I don't know, but Wade, Marshall, and everyone else present took no sympathy.
I assume Cody would have gotten the other ones a lot, you know, before they are like, hey,
Yeah.
you're in this train, you're stuck.
Hence the no sympathy. At first, Cody thought they didn't hear him when he said that he was fucking stuck, as he so eloquently put it.
And they're like, oh no, we heard you.
They're like, oh no, we knew you were stuck. We just did not care.
But yeah, because I've never actually been paintballing because it just sounds painful.
It is.
And my brothers have done it, and I kind of just assume that it's similar to like a BB fight.
Yeah.
in
Except
pain.
leaves bigger bruises, because paintballs are a lot bigger than BBs. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one hurts more to get hit with, because I have not been hit with either, because I refuse to participate in such games.
I haven't played either one of them, but I did get shot in the leg with a BB gun by my brother because...
Which one?
Josh.
Should've known.
Because I was an annoying little shit when I was younger, and I had the whole, oh, this is your room, but I want to be in it, so I'm gonna stay in here.
That's a
And I refused to leave. And sometimes I'd just stand like right outside of his door and be like, I'm not in your room. And then
God.
eventually he was like, okay, get the fuck out or I'm gonna fucking shoot you with this. And I'm like, I'm younger than you. I have mom. You're not going to fucking shoot me.
Oh yeah, this is the thing. That's the thing that I couldn't get. I'm gonna try and get it again. You continue your story.
And then he fucking shot me. And I think it was like,
I got it!
oh, what
Yeah!
did it do?
I have no idea!
We got it.
Ah! I did not want to hear that sound on the playback. Oh, now I should not die, because I wouldn't know if I would have to get it again if I die. I do. Fuck's sake!
But yeah, so he shot me, and I was like, I want to say it was like between like 10 and 12 when he shot me. So I just went down to my room and I cried, and like Josh was very like, but then when he hurts you, he's just like, I'm sorry. And so then he went downstairs and he apologized, and he's just like, hey, you know, can I help you? And then I'm just like, and then I just hit him a lot. And I'm like, you fucking hurt me? That fucking hurt, you fucking asshole.
Were you that foul-mouthed?
I'm paraphrasing.
Oh.
Okay. I'm paraphrasing.
Because I, for one, don't know how young you mean when you say when you were younger. And I'm like, oh, were you really that foul-mouthed as a child? I mean, I was that foul-mouthed as a child.
I wasn't. I'm pretty sure I was just like, you know, I hate you. I'm going to tell mom. And he's like, no, don't tell mom. I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm just like, you know, that hurt. And that really hurt. And then I cried a lot. And then I eventually got over it.
Yeah,
But- Yeah, I don't think I started swearing until I was like 16.
Oh.
Ish.
I feel terrible. And I blame Cody. Yeah, I knew how to curb my tongue around, like, adults and stuff as a child, but I was probably swearing, like, what people would describe swearing as a sailor by the time I was, like, 12. And I was my parents would have caught a couple of swear words too, so I was swearing already when I was like 9 or 10 probably too. And although this has changed, when we were children, I was actually the more foul-mouthed one between me and Lindsay.
Really?
Yep. Because she couldn't be that foul-mouthed because she couldn't curb her tongue if she was in the habit of swearing, so she would get caught.
And then you would.
We actually had the rule from our parents that you can say whatever you want as long as we don't hear it. We hear it, you're gonna eat half a bar of soap. Because yeah, we are absolutely kids who, people who when we were children had to eat soap when we said something we weren't supposed to say.
Why?
Because that was a punishment, I guess. That was pretty standard, was your child swears, make them put soap in their mouth.
Which is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my dad had that when he was a kid too, but, that would have been quite some time ago.
Yeah.
It's like, it all sounds very standard to me, but like when I was in like that parenting class in high school, and we were talking about, discipline and how different methods of discipline affect your child's psychology. Ms. Williams asked us, how were you disciplined as a child? What are some things you remember? And I threw out some of the things I remembered, and it all sounds very standard to me. And Ms. Williams was appalled. And I don't like harbor any ill feelings about it. It's just like, no, that's just how things were when I was a kid. Probably because I didn't get disciplined very often as a child. I didn't get into a lot of trouble. Like, if I were a more troublesome kid, that maybe would have affected me more.
Yeah, but you weren't. You're just like,
No, I was pretty, I was an awful little child, actually. But the adults didn't know that. Which meant all of the other kids hated me. I was also similar to you, I guess, I was the annoying, I'm gonna follow you around kid. I had no interest in hanging out with people my age or younger. I would just want to follow Lindsay around and hang out with Lindsay's crowd. Which is why I liked Cody's, because Cody didn't care.
But yeah, because I'd switch between following anybody who was older than me around and then leaving anybody who was younger than me alone.
I was mean. I was mean to people that were younger than me.
I think this is what it's not.
Oh my gosh, it is, isn't it?
Because you got to this level and you're like, fuck it! So this is what, level 20 then?
Probably. Oh, lovely. All of the chatting is making me not seething, I suppose. We were really quiet the last time.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I mean, we're still not interacting with the camera as much as I would like. We keep forgetting the audience is there, which is something both of us want to work on. But at least we're talking. Yes, at least we're talking.
So that they can hear us.
Yes. And, correct me if I'm wrong, dear viewers, but I think we're speaking at decent volume, too.
Yeah.
We kept, drifting off into quieter speech, just kind of talking amongst ourselves.
My ankles are starting to hurt.
Mine aren't.
Oh, well, I'm glad yours out.
I see why I stopped at this level.
Would you like to stop at this level again?
No!
Are you sure?
I will complete this. Instead of leaving off at level 20, I will complete 20 levels.
Okay. That sounds good. I assume the exits of those. That was a noise you made. That was the noise. I feel it's going to sound terrible.
Yeah. I make a lot of noises. A lot of noises. And they don't really mean anything specific. They just mean what they mean at that instant. And I don't realize how atrocious they sound. Because, yeah, to my ears, they sound perfectly normal. I mean, even to me, sometimes they sound kind of annoying.
Another spike of irritation?
Maybe? That's something I've done since, I was a kid, is, tilt my head over like this and tense my neck up really hard and then just snap my head back up. I told one of my aunts that, And she just stared at me and she's like, you literally cut the circulation off to your head when you're mad. Oh. It works! I wonder how long this has been going on.
How long? What's wrong?
This video.
God! It's been going on for about 15 minutes. Ish. But then again, I could be totally wrong, and it could be like 10, 20, but I'm pretty sure it's like 15. So... You're having fun there.
Fun is not the word!
Fun's not the word you're looking for?
No.
Oh. I'm pretty sure that's a way you describe games.
We were just talking about it. I don't find a lot of video games fun. That's why I was a little about doing Let's Plays. Is I just find so many games taxing and annoying. Taxing. I minimized it.
How'd you do that?
I don't know!
Because we tried like everything on keyboard and nothing worked.
I don't know! I minimized it!
You scaled the game. Good job, you scaled the game.
I just lost the game.
God damn it.
We're being kind of obnoxious in this one.
It's better to be obnoxious than to be quiet.
Yes! I'm done!
Later.
This is not a good place for friend bending.